Welcome guys, it's Ify, and if you see me on your screens, you know I'm here to give you tips on how to survive and conquer the cryptoverse. And today we're going to talk about how to locate gem coins. And before I continue, I have to tell you to please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified of when I post more videos to help you out. Now, like I said, we're going to be talking about how to locate gem coins. Now, what are gem coins, you may ask? Gem coins are coins that are relatively unknown, but they're not as pricey as Bitcoin, but they have immense potential of going up in the future. Now, disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, and everything said and every expression given on this video is for educational purposes. So guys, let's get right into it. So firstly, we're going to be talking about market cap. Yeah, you heard me right. Now, what do we mean? This refers to the total value of the coin when looking into crypto gems. Now, your focus should be on those coins with good value but low market cap. Now, the strategy here is looking for those coins with good value proposition but are yet to gain high mass adoption, because when these coins finally gain this high mass adoption, money will flow in and the value for it will double, triple, or even go 10x if you're lucky. What do you think? Secondly, we're going to be looking at token supply and token burn. Now, token supply is very essential as it refers to the total coin supply, and as per the rule of thumb, the smaller the supply, the better the performance. That is why coins that are small in circulation pump so high. Now, there are two types of token supply. We have the circulating supply and we also have the total supply. Now, circulating supply refers to the total number of coins that are in circulation, meaning in people's wallets, while the total supply refers to the total number of coins that will ever be produced. Now, let's take for instance Bitcoin has circulating supply of 18 million but has a total supply of 21 million. Now, what's token burn? Token burn refers to a way of reducing high token supply by sending these tokens to wallets that will never be in use. Now, take for instance, you find a project that has a high token supply but also has a good burning mechanism that will reduce the token supply over time as well as create more value for the coin. You might as well consider it, but do not forget to check the wallet address to make sure that it's genuine. Next up is value proposition. Now, a good crypto should have value by solving problems in the industry it is focused in. For example, transactions on the Ethereum network became so high that gas fee charges were not easily affordable. Then Solana's network stepped in with a solution to these high gas fee charges as well as faster transaction time. This made some projects move to the Solana ecosystem. What am I trying to say? When looking out for a good gem coin, value proposition is a good attribute to look out for. Okay, so next up is community size. Now, community size is very important as it plays a vital role for when your coin is launched or when the coin has announcements regarding latest updates, partnerships, airdrops, etc. When we talk about community, we're talking about Telegram, Twitter, Reddit, and the larger the community, the better. However, if you spot a coin that has a small community but has met other criteria I have mentioned earlier on, as well as the ones I'm going to mention later on in this video, if you spot such a coin, it may be because awareness has not been created or is yet to be created around such a project. But don't just look out for the size, look out for the activeness of such a community. And if you get that, early engagement is a factor you may want to consider in order to maximize profit in such a coin. So next up, we're looking at pre-sale investment. It's a proven point that coins that have big venture capitalists in them tend to perform well in the market. But what you don't understand is if these investors dump all their coins immediately after the coin is launched, it will amount to a drop in the price. Why? The rule of supply and demand states that if there is more supply than there is demand, price drops. If there's more demand than there is supply, price increases. So what you need to look out for is the vesting period. What's the vesting period? It's the time given for the coins to be released to these investors after the launch. So if there is no investing period and these coins are given to them 100% immediately after the launch. They could just dump it all back into the market, take their profit, and so does the coin drop. But if the vesting period is 6 months, that is every 6 months, little by little, these coins are given back to them, then trade goes on normal and there's no drop in the price. So next up is emerging trends. Now in the crypto space, and I have said this before, timing is everything. Finding a project or a trend right before it explodes and investing in it gives you a very good advantage over it. Now we have had so many eras and so many trends in the crypto space. We've had the Bitcoin era, the DeFi era, NFTs, now the metaverse. Now the metaverse is being developed and there are so many trends in it that are yet to explode. Now find one trend and invest in it. Gives you the first move advantage. That way when it finally explodes, you have a lot to gain and a lot to profit. Now don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean other trends outside the metaverse won't gain you profit. As far as that project has a lot to give, trust me, you're gaining profits either ways. So this is the last criteria I'm going to tell you that you have to look out for when locating a gem coin. And before I tell you what it is, I will have to tell you to please subscribe to this channel by pushing the subscription button below, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell as well so that your baby girl can keep coming back with more tips. Now the last criteria you have to look out for is project team. Now even outside the crypto space, when you have anything to invest in, you have to look out for the people that are handling the project. Same thing in the crypto space, you have to check the project team, their educational level, their influence, how successful was their past project, as well as their marketing materials such as their website, the graphics of the website, the roadmaps, their social media accounts. Check out how active and how present they are in the projects that they are creating. That way you will gain the confidence to invest in whatever project is presented before you, and you will know that it will be a good project to invest in. So guys, that is it. Those are the criteria you have to look out for when locating a gem coin. And I'm done now, so I will say cheers, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Bye.